Hey, what's up, ladies and guys? Well, I was planning on finishing up my gearbox here that's all spread out on the tables for the last month. I was gonna plan on finishing putting that back together because I thought I had all the parts. But as soon as I started looking at it, I realized I forgot to buy 2 clips. And today is Easter, so I cannot do that. Everything's closed. So I decided I'm going to change the oil and filter on my 72-inch Exmark zero-turn mower. So I'm walking around the yard and I'm going to go grab that. I'm also in the middle of mulching all my flower beds, as you can see, and redesigning the landscape, some of the flower beds. But here's the Exmark. It is a 72-inch Lazer Z. I do believe it's I forgot what engine this is. I'll when I get it in the garage, I'll look it up and show you. But yeah, it's just gonna be a quick oil change and filter because it is that season, and I do have debris in the bags, so I have to go empty that. So let's see if it fires up and we'll go for a ride. Once you're sitting on the mower, if it's off, make sure your emergency brake is on. Has an electric fuel pump down here, and you have 2 tanks, left tank and right tank. I'm gonna put that to the right tank, gonna turn the key on. I'm gonna wait a second, let the fuel pressure build up a little bit, give it a little bit of throttle. Clutch is off, the PTO is off. She fires up, give her a second. Let's raise the deck up. Put the pin up there. Take the brake off. Close the handles. Give it more throttle. And away we go. All right, let me empty the bags and I'll be back. Well, I do believe it's a Kohler CH-740 28 horsepower engine. It's either CH-40 or 740, or it's CH-745. I don't quite remember. But it takes, according to my notes, when the serial number on the engine was still visible, it was 1.7 and 1.9 US quarts and just a Kohler oil filter. So let me show you where the oil drain is and show you where the oil filter is, and then we'll just get this part started, and then we can clean the air filter out, blow that off, and hopefully maybe even wash the machine. We'll see. I have you on wide angle. We're going to the vacuum side. Here's your oil filter right there. And on the 28 horsepower, let me duck down underneath here. You have this fitting right here, which is an oil drain tube that goes into the bottom of the block, and the oil actually drains underneath. So it's actually pretty easy. So I just got to put an oil pan here, open that up right there with a socket or a box wrench. And I do believe it's probably gonna be like a 7/16, and then take the Kohler filter off, and I have new Kohler filters. We'll plop a new one on there. While the oil's draining, let's check the air filter. I'm sure that needs to be blown off. It's not too bad, but while we have it in here, might as well blow it off. And the inner filter is good. Yeah, I replaced that last year. And I replaced this last year, but I blew it off a couple times, so I'll blow it off again. While I was cleaning the spark plug areas in the boots, I forgot this boot has a short in it somewhere. But I also found the Kohler tag. So I can't really get my head down in there to see, but I'm gonna stick the camera down there and you guys tell me what it says. So I'm gonna put that picture in my notes so I remember what engine that is, because the serial number, model number. And while this spark plug's off, I'm gonna go get some more electrical tape and put a better piece of pull. I don't know why the tape was on here, but we're gonna put new tape on there just in case I needed it. I think I have new coils. I think I have them over in the Kohler bin for this engine. But I'm not going to replace those today. Okay. Here's your filler. That's where you fill the oil. Well, let's close it up and get it ready for new oil now. One thing I did not do was blow out the oil cooler. That's right here. I'm gonna blow that out once the filter's on. I don't want to get too much crap blowing around when the filter housing is open. I don't need any more engine problems on this. All right, so let me get my filter. I'm gonna put a little clean oil on the O-ring on the filter before I put it on there. So I put a little oil on the gasket there, the O-ring, spin it on. And this is just a Kohler oil filter. I was told they're all the same. As long as you get the Kohler brand, Kohler oil filters, I was told they're all the same, just so you know. So it doesn't matter the number. Or there is only one number. But if you want it, it's service part number 5205002S. And I'm gonna take the oil pan out. And that's dirtier than I thought it was gonna be. Yep. My old pan was over there. So the plug's closed, the filter's on. So now we got to put 1.9 quarts in there. And they don't make it easy with that air intake in the way. That's 2 quarts is all the way down here. So there's about a half inch or a quarter inch above it. So I'm gonna stop right there. Dipstick's on the other side of the engine. I'm gonna run over there and check that. This engine has quite a few thousand hours on it. So the filter is empty. So I do have to turn it over and get it started. But I just wanna make sure, yeah, see I'm above the fill line. So that's good. That the oil's down there. All right, let me take this. I'm gonna start the engine. I'm gonna start the engine and fill up the oil filter, and then we'll check it again. Parking brakes on. still think it's misfiring. So I'm going to end up having to do a full test on this later. Remind me to blow the oil cooler off. And I am right on the full line. Just a little, about an 1/8 inch below it. So that's good. All right, make sure dipstick's all the way in. Filter's not leaking. Let me get the blow gun and I'm going to blow that oil cooler off. If you see all this spray paint down there, that's last year where I shattered my thumb. Was right there. I was heating up this pin because this pin seized up on me to raise and lower the deck. Was not pleasant. So this machine kind of has a curse on it. So since we got the Corvette, this doesn't stay inside all the time. Normally I would keep it inside before the Corvette, but since we got the Corvette, I'd rather keep the Corvette inside. The problem is, as you see, when you leave things outside, they rust. So right now, this pin is seized on this bolt. And I can't get it to move. And I soaked it, but I'm going to put more on it and just let it sit. I'm gonna go wash the machine. I have it out there running just to get it warmed up and get the battery charged again. But I think I want to wash it with the pressure washer, and then we're good to go. I'm not gonna go heavy because of all the grease fittings, but I want to get some of the dirt off of it from the winter and last fall. right, guys, we're gonna let that idle out here, let it charge that battery up, let it burn off some of that water that's sitting on there, and we're gonna get started on the next project. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out some of the other videos, and I'll see you in the next one.